Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight to the Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 6 of my Philadelphia Phillies franchise here, and today you see we got that interesting trade-off from Maikel Franco for Will Myers. I actually just looked at that for a moment. I mean, it kind of would make sense for both sides. We sort of have a lot of third basemen now with Nick Castellanos and still have Cody Ashe, and of course the Padres have a big hole at third base, so it kind of would make sense, but I was like, I'm not trading Maikel Franco. And I also showed you guys some trade offers for Aaron Harang. I think Harang, the way he's pitched this year, he's got a sub-3 ERA, and we're already into July at this point. Like, I think he could probably get us something at the deadline, the way he's pitching right now. So we'll keep our eye on that. This is going to be the last episode before the trade deadline. So this game is early July, but the next game I'm gonna skip ahead all the way to August to play. But anyway, we can take a look at our pitching match. We've got Eduardo Rodriguez, one of our newest pitchers, against Tim Lincecum. And of course, you remember Eduardo Rodriguez we acquired in the Cole Hamels trade, so he's making his first start in a video for us. He's made a couple starts with the Phillies already, though. But anyway, you can see Yulieski Gurriel getting it started with a strikeout there, and Tim Lincecum would get through the first with a 1-2-3 inning. So we're heading to the bottom of the first. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Giants right there, and we're in the bottom of the first. Angel Pagan up, and Pagan's going to hit this one to our shortstop, Jose Miguel Fernandez. Throw to first is in the dirt and cannot be dug out by Ryan Howard, getting the start at first base today, with Cody Ashe getting the day off and Castellanos playing in left. Next ball's hit to Franco to second for one, on to first in time. That was actually 2 batters later, and that'd be a 5-4-3 double play to get us out of the inning. So Rodriguez works around the leadoff error. We're into the top of the second now. Dominic Brown to lead things off. He's going to rip this one into deep left center field. That ball is back, and it is going to one hop up off the wall. Brown around first, heading for second. He will stop there, but it's a leadoff double here in the top of the second inning. Next batter is going to be Nick Castellanos, 0-2 count. Castellanos is going to hit this one hard to center, and a diving catch by Pagan, but a heads-up play by Dom Brown, keeping his foot on the bag the entire time. He'll tag up to third successfully. So web gem there from Angel Pagan, but a nice heads-up base running play right there from Dominic Brown, able to get to third base, and we will certainly take it. So now, next batter is Ryan Howard, 0-2 count. Howard's going to rip this one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner will score, and the Phillies get on the board first and take a 1-0 lead on the back of Ryan Howard's RBI single. So next batter, 2 batters later, is Hank Conger after a Jose Miguel Fernandez walk. Conger to deep right field. The man we picked up in the Jeff Francoeur trade hits a 3-run bomb. How about that? Talk about our crappy backup catchers having some success in the last couple episodes. First, Jose Molina with a 2-run shot in the last episode. Now Hank Conger gets a 3-run shot of his own here, and we'll take a look at the replay. Look where Conger hit this pitch. I couldn't believe that I hit this out. Look, it's not even in the strike zone, but Conger gets around on it apparently and just smokes it into McCovey Cove. Take a look at it there. Oh my goodness, I don't know how Conger hit that one out, and I'm not actually sure if that one got all the way over the wall there, but anyway, next batter's Eduardo Rodriguez, 1-1 count. He's going to hit this one into left field, and that's going to get by the left fielder. Misplay, looking like Cody Ashe out there, and Rodriguez is going to head to second. He's got himself a double. So the offensive outburst that we saw in the last episode apparently continuing here. Next batter is going to be Yulieski Gurriel, 1-1 count. Gurriel's going to line this one over the glove of the second baseman into center field. Rodriguez is going to round third. He will score, and it's going to be an RBI single for Gurriel, making it a 5-0 lead for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Gurriel's hot season really continues. He's played really well ever since we signed him. But Lincecum to second for one, on to first. A 1-4-3 double play ends up getting him out of the inning. So we're on to the bottom of the second now. Angel Pagan up, and this is where Eduardo Rodriguez really started to settle in. His first strikeout. Sorry, that's not Angel Pagan. That's actually Casey McGee. And McGee somehow doesn't hit this hanging slider right over the heart of the plate. I don't quite understand how he didn't smack that, but oh well. Top 3 now, Dom Brown up. Dom Brown's going to strike out on the high fastball from Lincecum, so Lincecum's starting to settle in a little bit here as well. And this one would quickly turn into not a pitcher's duel of sorts, but definitely both pitchers were dialed in here as we got going through the game here. Jose Miguel Fernandez strikes out. Now bottom 3-2 away. Here's Angel Pagan. He strikes out on the slider. Rodriguez's second K of the day. And now we're going to skip ahead here to the bottom of the fourth inning. Buster Posey up, another 0-2 count for Rodriguez. Strike 3 on the slider. Probably meant to jam that one in on Posey, but instead actually ended up being a backdoor slider of sorts. Now Casey McGee up. He's already struck out once today. 0-1 count. He's actually going to rip this one into left field. This ball is back, and it is over the head of Nick Castellanos. He will play it off the wall there and fire it into the cutoff man, but it is going to be a 1-out double, I believe, for Casey McGee. Actually, it looks like it was a leadoff double. 0-2 counts the next batter, Brandon Belt. He rips this one into left field, and a nice play by Castellanos. As I've said, we've really struggled in left field defensively all year long, and Castellanos definitely no Gold Glove defender in his own right, but makes a nice play there. And then check out this play by Franco. Whoa, what a throw there. Getting that one quickly to first base. I don't know if he really had to get it that quickly, but it was an accurate throw. Looking like that double play Joey Votto turned in Miami the other night, but anyway, next batter, Brendan Crawford grounds that one to the first baseman. Howard takes it to the bag himself, and Rodriguez works around the leadoff double. Yusmeiro Petit would come in and relieve Tim Lincecum in the 5th, and now we're in the 6th inning. Jose Miguel Fernandez up. He's going to rip this hanging curveball into deep right center field, and that's going to get down all the way into Triple's alley. And you know Miguel Fernandez is going to have 3 bases on his mind here right out of the batter's box, and he will get in there safely. It is a triple for our shortstop here. And now the next batter is going to be Hank Conger, 0-2 count, and Conger strikes out. Needed to put that ball in play, could not do so. A big strikeout that right there for Petit. Next batter is Eduardo Rodriguez, 0-1 count. Rodriguez is going to fly this one to left center field. The left fielder is going to make the play, and that will retire the side. So we can do nothing with the 1-out triple there from Fernandez as Gregor Blanco squeezes that one. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th now. And I'm not even sure who's hitting here, but a 1-2 count. Actually, that's Andrew Susak. He had pinch hit, I believe, for the pitcher Yusmeiro Petit at that point. So that's strikeout number 1. Now the next batter's Angel Pagan, 1-2 count, strikeout again. This is strikeout number 2 of the inning. That time on kind of a bad 2-seamer, but Pagan chased it nonetheless. I mean, take a look at how far off the plate this one was. Nowhere near where Hank Conger's target was. Now Gregor Blanco's up at the plate, hitting from the left side, the 0-2 count, and Rodriguez strikes out the side, that time on the slider. And he ends up striking out all 3 hitters in the inning. And we are through 6 here. Take a look at the 6th inning recap. We've got a comfortable 5-0 lead. Rodriguez has been dominant today. 6 innings pitched, only 2 hits allowed, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. George Contos would come on now for Bruce Bochy and his Giant squad. You can see his 3.27 ERA this year. Not too bad. Runner on first, Guillermo Heredia is going to strike out right there with, I believe that would make it 2 away. And as you're going to see on the replay here, a nasty pitch from Contos. Heredia chasing that slider out of the zone. Really, really nice pitch there from the reliever. And so next batter is going to be Maikel Franco now with 1 out in the inning. First pitch of the AB. He's going to hit this one into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Hunter Pence over to play it. He will fire it in. We're going for 3rd here, and he's going to be in there safely. So it is a 1-out single there for Franco. Runners on 1st and 3rd now for Dom Brown with just 1 out, the 1-1 count. This is going to be grounded to the second baseman, to second for 1 on the 1st in time, and it's a 4-6-3 double play that gets Contos out of the jam. A bad double play ball right there from Dom Brown, but a good job of working around those base runners there for Contos, getting himself out of the inning and keeping it a 5-run game with 9 outs to play with for the Giants. Take a look at the replay there. Nicely executed by the Giants infield defense, one of the best infield defenses in baseball. And now bottom of the 7th, 0-2 counts of Buster Posey. That's strikeout number 4 in a row for Rodriguez. He's striking out the last 4 hitters that he's faced. So Posey goes down again. I think that's his 2nd strikeout of the afternoon, or the evening, I should say by now. As Rodriguez continues to cruise here after he got that 5-run lead, he really settled down. And now here the next batter is going to be Hunter Pence with 1 out in the inning, 0-2 count. That's strike 3 swinging, 5 strikeouts in a row for Rodriguez. The streak would end there, though. The next guy would fly out. But now we're into the top of the 8th. Jose Miguel Fernandez up with a 2-1 count and 1 man on, 1 man out. That's going to be hit to the second baseman, to second for 1 onto first, and it's another 4-6-3 double play. Lots of double play balls turned by both sides here today. And now bottom of the 8th, Eduardo Rodriguez still in there with only 75 pitches, but Brandon Belt's going to smoke this one to deep right field. That ball's back, and that is gone. A dinger of a home run. I mean, that one was absolutely smoked. Getting that one up over Triple's alley and out of here, that is not easy to do if you are playing in this ballpark. But Brandon Belt hits that one out, and the Giants are on the board. That is going to make it a 5-1 ball game. Now Joe Panik is going to come on and pinch hit for the Giants here later in the inning with a 1 man on and a 1 man out. Here is Panik, the first pitch of the AB. He's going to ground this one to the second baseman. And can we turn another one? Yes, we can. A 4-6-3 double play gets Rodriguez out of the inning, and that would do it for him. His day would be done after 8 innings. We're going to call upon Justin Masterson here, one of our newly acquired relievers, already with 1 man on and 1 man out. Posey up. He's going to hit this one past the diving Franco and under the glove of Jose Miguel Fernandez there. So that's going to be a 1-out base hit. Now 2 men on for the San Francisco Giants, and Maikel Franco is actually going to injure himself on the play after that after that sort of belly flop of a dive there to try and catch that one. So he would come out of the game. Now, injury update that I would get after the game, he's only going to be out for a couple of days. It's no major injury, but he would have to come out. We would replace him with Cody Ashe. Next batter is Hunter Pence. He's going to rip that one down the right field line. Played well on the hop by Dom Brown, but it's going to be an RBI double for Hunter Pence, and it's now a 5-2 ball game, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. Casey McGee up 0-2 count. Strike day swinging on Masterson's dirty slider. That is what Masterson does so well against right-handed hitters, throwing that slider on the outer half of the plate. And now Brandon Belt up next. He's going to ground this one. Masterson to field it, actually flips it home. The tag will be applied, and that is how this game ends. Masterson apparently didn't want to try and make that throw to first. Thought it'd be easier to just flip that one home, and he does so there. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the victory, his 4th of the season, and the Phillies pick up their 38th win of their season, and they improved to 38-51. But that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching, and Zozum out. Peace.